there were a couple running backs that went like really late in the draft, and they're probably all gonna be shit, but a couple of them are definitely gonna be shit, and a couple of them are not gonna be definite shit. They have a chance of being not shit. And I want to try to like go through the process of so you can yourself identify who's gonna be shit and who's not. On these very late round dart throws, right? So in the sixth round, the Browns drafted Demetrius Felton, who was basically a smaller Lynn Bowden with less dynamism pre-testing. Okay, which isn't very exciting, but Lynn Bowden's pretty cool. But then he goes to the combine and just shits the bed, and weighs in at 185 or 189, right? So he fails to exceed the 20th percentile of any athletic testing. So he's awful, an awful athlete, and he's very small. Awful athletes that are small will never be good in the NFL ever at any position ever. Point to an awful athlete that's good in the position or good at any position for fantasy, and I'll probably do something funny. I'll probably have a funny reaction. Uh, yeah. In the seventh round, rather, the Lions drafted Jermar Jefferson, who was the class's RB4 if he could weigh well and test decently well, but he didn't do either of those. He weighed in at 206, and his 40-yard dash, which was in the bottom third percentile among all college running backs rather, was his best testing source. So he's small, once again, and not athletic, which means he cannot be good in the NFL. So you cannot draft these guys or guys that look like them because they cannot be good possibly. It's not possible for a 189-pound back, for a 206-pound back that's not athletic to be good in the NFL. So these guys are absolute dust, shit stains. Put them on the here. Actually, matter of fact, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put them on the brown list because they're shit. That brown, I don't know. I'm colorblind. In the sixth round, though, the Bears drafted Khalil Herbert, and Khalil Herbert was a very efficient running back in college with an above-average production profile, despite weighing only 210. His elite BMI, because he's short king, and his decent 40 gives him a chance in the league. So his BMI plus his above average 40, these two things along with his production profile means that it's possible he's good in the NFL. It's not a sure thing at all, but it's possible. It's not impossible like it is for these guys. So Khalil Herbert gets the check for a late round dart throw because it's possible for him to be good in the NFL. And then the seventh round, I realized these are all like NFC North. It's kind of funny. Anyways, in the seventh round, the Packers drafted Kylin Hill. Kylin Hill boasted an elite target share and a solid pass catching profile, and his profile became even more cool when he weighed in at 214, which is about right in the middle of running back averages, which makes it's median, it's mean, it's one of those. Despite poor but not insurmountable testing, he appears decent in rookie drafts. So Khalil Herbert rather, he can do it in the league because he's big enough. He has a good BMI and he's fast. Kylin Hill didn't have great testing, but he weighed in good, and his pass catching profile gives him a shot in the NFL. So these two guys, they're going. What's the opposite of shit? Custom. They're going on this list right here. Yeah. So these guys and guys that look like them can be good because look, there is a path to them being relevant with their size and their athleticism or their target share. But with these guys, you cannot be small and slow. It's not going to ever work out. You cannot be small and not athletic. It's not going to work out. So go ahead and draft Khalil Herbert and Kylin Hill and guys that look like them, and always fade Demetrius Felton and Jermar Jefferson. Now this is the end of the fantasy football talk, but I just want to talk about this new album that dropped. If you're a hip hop fan, stick around, but you're probably going to click off. Bye. Anyways, there's this dude named Your Old Droog, which I believe means your old friend in like Ukraine, as a language Ukrainian. I don't know, but I believe he's Ukrainian. Anyways, in 2019 he dropped an album called It Wasn't Even Close, which was like album of the year worthy. It was like beautiful, one-liners. It was beautiful. It was a great album. Good beats, good rhymes. People actually thought that he was Nas on like good beats back in the day before he got better recording studio stuff. Anyways, he's really good. But since then he's dropped 4 albums, I think, and one of them came out like 6 days ago, and holy crap, he's incredible. Like, he's quickly becoming one of the best out right now. Him and Chris Crack are like 2 of the most prolific producers, but bar for bar, Droog is better than Chris Crack, and I'm a Chris Crack stan. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check out Time by Your Old Droog. Go ahead and check out Chris Crack's new album, Sheep Hate Goats, I believe is what it's called. But Your Old Droog, Your Old Droog, he's really, really, really good and dropped a classic album. Not classic, but it's really, really solid. It's a really cool concept for him, and it's probably album of the year for me right now. Before Danny Brown drops, oh my god, I'm so excited for that. But yeah, go ahead and check out Droog and Crack, because Droog is one of the best out right now, and if he keeps dropping at this rate, he'll be the best out in my opinion, because he just drops great album after great album, and he does it like three times a year, so it's like pretty hard to keep up with that. Anyways, have a good day, guys, and listen to Your Old Droog.